Hello and welcome. I like to imagine that you're in my passenger seat and I'm going to drive you through from one place to another. Entirely from where and to where, I don't know, because everyone has a different way to go in life. But anyway, I want to start off by saying that yes, the lights in front of the car are going to change quite a bit during this drive. That is because recently I've installed a light LED bar, or a LED light bar. People say it differently from country to country, but what it basically is that I like to call it a stick of LED lights that lights up 10,800 lumens every time I flick on my high beams, and it is a lot of fun. And I've just recently installed it, so I keep turning it off and on just to, well, see the difference really. You can see that snow has finally arrived for good here in Norway, and the roads are quite, well, clean and not full of snow, but they are still wet, so there are dangerous driving conditions, but otherwise we finally have snow again. I am talking to you from 1:21 p.m. You might have heard my Windows notification there tell me to update Java, which I've said no for the last couple of months. I am sitting here with my coffee, just talking to you and hoping that I'll be able to relax you in one way or another. And today I guess we could just be rambling a little bit. So, recently now, they've begun to vaccinate people, which is great. I've been waiting for it for quite a while, and I'm hoping that it will be able to help getting society back to what it used to be. It is quite strange to think about how the entire world has changed so drastically just because of that virus. Well, not just because it is a pretty big deal, but it's a microbe, and it is completely taken over the world, which is crazy how things like that can do that. But I'm happy that the world took the response it did. People are staying inside, not spreading it, doing what they can. And I mean, if we didn't do that, it would have been bad, because imagine if it was a full widespread one that all of our grandparents or parents got it, wouldn't have been good. Now, if you are listening and you are able to, I don't want you to, well, wake up if you are currently closing your eyes, but if you drive or if you don't drive, what do you feel about the whole, darkness months that you may or may not have in your country? I know that some countries don't have them, where it's just bright all the time, but here in Norway now it's dark till 1 a.m. No, not 1 a.m., 1 p.m. And there's light for 3 hours and then it's dark again. And it's quite sad. There's not a lot of sunlight and whatnot, but it is what it is. Either way, now that I'm thinking about it, I will most definitely do a gameplay video of me playing Phasmophobia. It's a game that I've been indulging quite a lot in recently, and it is such an amazing game, but I just wonder how it will fare with ASMR, as you need to talk to the ghost and whatnot. There are different ways to talk to the ghost, but I don't know if it will react to me whispering. I hope it will. If not, it's going to be a problem. It's always in the morning that you're tired, isn't it? I hope you all had a great Christmas, and that all of you are staying healthy and, most importantly, happy and relaxed. I know it might not be as easy to stay happy during this Christmas because it's so different than the others, but I hope you all have great spirits and are able to pull through. As of right now, for me at least, I'm able to stay happy and enjoy myself during this Christmas. No problem whatsoever, for the most part. And of course, for Christmas, I've received great gifts. I received a drill. I received a, gift card for a car parts store, so I can buy more stuff for my car. Received a military backpack. Received a cup, which says my little pug champ on it, which is amazing. And more than not, I feel more appreciative of the gifts I've received this Christmas. Just happy that we're still able to spread and give joy, even though we're going through this time. I know, at least here in Norway, there are a lot of anti-vaxxers and corona deniers that are, spreading their word, which I support. I mean, free speech, you're allowed to say what you want. I don't believe in what they say or what they do, but they are allowed to spread their opinions to say what they want. It's just, I'm not going to get into it. I do more often than I should debate with them, but it's mostly because I've had a patient with pulmonary edema, and it was so horrific to watch. And just that people are sitting there at home on the toilet researching a virus that people have been spending 6 years to get a bachelor's, and then it's a master's, and then another 3 years to get a PhD, and then working in labs, and then figuring out how it works. And then people are sitting there at home for 10 minutes and saying, well, the virus is not dangerous, and it's just astounding. But I do agree that you should question authority and make sure that what people are telling you is right, but I don't know if that's the right way to do it. Anyway, I could just be hypocritical, right, there we go. Hypocritical, that would mean I'm less critical than I should be. Taken from the Latin word hypo, which means less than, or too little of. God. Oh well, hopefully next year will all be over and we've all received the vaccine. And they have said that when people do have the vaccine, you are able to travel with plane, but that probably won't happen as quickly as people like to imagine. I mean, I hope it does, because if possible, I want to take a new step in life and study to become a air traffic controller, which is exciting, I would say. Sitting there in the tower, saying Oscar, Mike, Lima, Charlie, descend to 2,200 feet, take left runway A, high approach. I don't know a lot of the aviation languages. I know the whole Phoenix alphabet, that's for sure, but that's it. That's about it. Oh, God. I've been thinking about doing VTuber stuff as well. I don't really know though. It's not really something I've ever really looked into and said, wow, that's cool, but maybe I will. It all depends. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll enjoy, but right now it seems weird. But of course I could spread my horizons with what kind of stuff I could record if I did that, so I'll take a look into it, see what I can do. I just need to design a VTuber character, which I have no clue how to do. I'll probably need help from somebody to, work out the character. Especially the art, That's probably the biggest problem. Do you guys like coffee, or do you guys drink tea? I know that in my Discord server, we have a tea group and a coffee group. And, well, I know my friend Ewan, who's the emperor of coffee, is, well, the leader of the group. I would say, it isn't, but there are some people that share the tea there, some people that share the coffee, and it's quite nice to look at when I wake up in the morning, I'd say. Well, I hope this has been a relaxing moment for you, listening to me rambling and looking at the scenario of Norwegian driving during winter. I hope you all have a great day going forward, whether you are currently in that day or you are going towards that day tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening. Have a lovely time.